Welcome to Smash Talk, where we bring everything Super Smash Bros. Ultimate into one place. I'm your host, Durango, and let's get right into it. On tonight's show, everything Western Canada Clash. We're going to see some of the weekend's best highlights. We're going to talk to a few of the tournament organizers that really made it happen. And we have a special guest coming on later tonight, the winner of WCC, King Chris. But first, what's WCC? The Western Canada Clash was the first Wi-Fi tournament of its kind exclusive to Western Canada. Open to pros and amateurs alike, it was picked up on the first leg of the journey for the NXNE National Circuit. Let's see some of the amazing moments from this past weekend.
Dude, last stock, game 5, he's cut all on the line, kill percents for both of them. Gonna be a juggle situation, Tickle smartly going to the ledge, but that's honestly not much better. It looked like Spamcop had that scouted out, but he didn't.
I'm waiting for the dash. Oh, that's enough!
He bet the set on that dash attack. He's nuts. He's nuts.
It's a battle of attrition. Once you become aggressive, he's going to swing you and send you back to the other side and start shooting.
Yeah, and it's just like you said, as soon as you get impatient, that's when Big D just starts living his best life. So bad off stage right now.
Dash attack?
Actually catches him with the dash attack. I thought he did too, and that would have been like such a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, resets right now. This is huge damage. He can get the up beat. Yep. Doesn't have the DI. Oh no. But one thing that people don't know is ZSS gets still ladder heavies. Because of the way up B works.
Oh no!
And that's it.
That's how we're gonna end
the
this?
whole tournament.
That was it. King Chris dominated the competition without any defeats throughout the weekend. Joining us from the prairies is the man that made this whole event happen. Silver, you just ran your first tournament ever, from what I understand. How do you feel like it went?
I thought it went actually pretty well. You know, we got a lot of entrants. I know the TO team really reached out to everybody, and we grabbed everybody from all the mini sub-regions, all the provinces, ran a tournament, and, you know, I think for the most part had little issues in the resolving disputes and whatnot. So I was pretty happy with it.
What is your little chemical composition for success in a situation like this? Like most people, they have a hard time pulling 50 people to be able to come for a Wi-Fi tournament. How did you pull almost 200 individuals and get it streamed on EMG on your very first project?
Well, the experience of the people around me, basically. I wanted to work together with all the Western Canadian TOs who were interested. The people who I reached out to and who reached out to me were all really experienced. Everything they brought together to the table was really helpful. You know, if we were talking Manitoba, we've got Kerbooples with bracket organization, tournament management. He's done that all the time. We had lots of experienced seeders, support from my own Alberta people, you, Zara, for your part in the production and tournament organization. And I definitely couldn't have done any of it if I didn't have such a strong team.
So the key is to be able to come together as a community, it sounds a little bit.
This event does show you we're calling out the people who aren't currently there right now in our scene. Come find us. Come be a part of our scene. We want you. And that's sort of what it is. No matter where you are, just take a look, see what's around you, and come play some Smash.
Well, Silver, thank you very much for being here, and I hope to see you again on the next project, and I'm sure everybody's waiting on their toes, electrified and ready to go.
Thank you.
Smash isn't just a game, it's a community, and here at Smash Talk, we like to shine a spotlight on that community. Last weekend, there was one story that everybody talked about. Girls are scary. Seeded 140th, he lost his very first round, and then went on to defeat 8 contenders in a row after. While fighting for 9th place, he thought it was a best of 3. He was down 2 games and walked away thinking he lost. It was actually a best of 5, and he ended up getting DQ'd. Our King BL sat down with him for a one-on-one.
Got him.
And we are here, boys. We have brought him. Gas, also known as GirlsAreScary, is on the line. Ladies and gentlemen.
How's it going? My name is GirlsAreScary, also known as Gas.
So a lot of people may have heard about your legendary run here. So you lost one round. You went through the whole losers run until like 9th place. Didn't even lose that, mind you. You DQ'd. You were like, not today. Not today. I'll let you have this one, Exodia. You know, the BC boys. But, you know, what happened today?
Yeah, so I lost that first set, right? And in that first set, I was very nervous, but which is, you know, it happens, obviously. It's a tournament, the pressure is on. So I was quite a bit nervous, and it went by so fast. I got 2-0'd on top of that, and I got sent to losers right away. And after that, I just felt a little more relaxed. I was like, oh, well, that wasn't so bad. I just lost. Like, it's not that big of a deal, right?
Yeah.
And I just started to just go with that. Just keep going, and it pays off in the long run. It just worked. It's great.
So what is your thoughts on online in general? Like, what do you think moving forward? Do you think we can see you at online when hopefully this pandemic ends? Like, where's your future plans with Smash to kind of set it off here?
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, my thoughts about online, that's actually a really good question, because there's definitely characters and strategies that work way better online. Like you already heard it, like Ness, Sonic, Samus, like all these kind of characters that can just really destroy you, because they're based off of reactions. Like you have to react to these options.
Yeah.
But online, that's incredibly hard to do. So online and local, they're different worlds for sure. I wouldn't mind attending more online events, honestly. But if once the pandemic ends, you know, the whole like issue with all this stuff ends, I want to go back to locals, because I don't really do that many locals.
Well, girls may be scary, but tournaments certainly aren't to you. We loved having you here. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
WCC was the first stop in the national circuit, gathering the best talent for a showdown August 16th at the North by Northeast Festival in Toronto. And here to tell us all about it from Even Matchup Gaming, Nitro. I am so excited to have you here today. I just wanted to ask, when it came to WCC, it started as a standalone event, and you guys, you wanted to participate as well. How did that initially kick off?
Well, with some of the great people I've been working at to, help make NXNE Gameland fueled by Jolly Ranchers Misfit Gummies happen, as oftentimes happens, event dates conflict in our community. So while we were working on the Canada West and Canada Prairie qualifiers, we discovered our Canada West event was going to conflict with a larger Western event called Western Canada Clash. So when we found out about that, you guys already had your well-established attendee base. You had your resources, your TOs, your team. So we figured, I think it was a great way that we were able to help bring minds together that are leading our community and just make it part of a larger Canadian circuit.
Absolutely, and for that, I'm truly thankful. WCC was an amazing event. If you didn't get to participate, it sucks for you, but there's more events coming up. You guys are hosting Get On My Line 2 weekends from now on the 26th, if I'm not mistaken. But that begs the question.
That's correct. Ultimate on the 26th.
Ultimate on the 26th, right, and Melee this weekend. But that being said, I mean, COVID has been absolutely devastating for our scenes and our major leagues. What have you guys done to be able to deal with that COVID awareness?
It's kind of forced the idea of online tournaments into our hands. And as an attempt to make the most of that, that brings us to the idea of how many people and how many different regions can we bring together to make something big happen. So we've kind of moved that idea of a Canada-wide circuit to an online space. And that's what I think NXNE Gameland, fueled by Jolly Rancher Misfit Gummies, is doing right now.
Thank you, Nitro, for being able to participate in this interview. It is great to be able to have you on, and I cannot wait till the next time that you guys put something on, and I will see you at Get On My Line. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
WCC gave us our Western representatives, but we still have 4 more tournaments to go, starting with the Eastern qualifiers on August 1st, the Central qualifier on August 8th, and the Last Chance qualifier, if you didn't make it, on August 14th and 15th, with a final bracket on August 16th that will be featured on the NXNE and Even Matchup Gaming Twitch channels. Make sure you guys don't miss out on any of those events. And if there's someone who won't miss out on those, it's the winner of the WCC, King Chris. Our own King BL sat down with him for some royal revelations.
I'm here with King Chris, also known as Lights. Chris.
Yo, what's up?
Buddy? All right, first question. You dominated, destroyed, honestly, I'd say disrespected a lot of people today at the tournament, right? Now, was there anyone you were scared about, or you're like, I might lose this? I'm a little worried.
Well, I was confident against Big D because I do have my character is good at getting around ICs and keeping them out. But like the one person who I was really afraid of was Ouch, but like he didn't end up participating. He didn't check in. He DQ'd.
Yeah.
So I guess it was like a save for me. But other than that, I was really confident throughout the whole tournament.
Yeah, I mean, the confidence was there. And you talk about that Big D game, your final wall, right? Big guy, 6, we've all met him, right? What was going through your mind, that final stock? It went by quick, but what did you think about going into that,
Well, I was down. I did miss input a side B, and I almost got F smashed and killed, so he would have been up 2-1. But he ended up dying, and then I took the stock, then I got him on that platform, and I ended up 0 to deathing him from the ladder combo. Up air, up air, up air, up B. Yeah. And then I was, okay, I got the momentum now. I can do this. And then I guess I just got in his head. He SD'd his last stock, but we take those, especially for the tournament win. Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. And now, how does it feel, to be, put on that crown, reclaim the throne of being the first ever WCC winner for the West Coast?
Feels pretty good. Like, I am known for that online Wi-Fi warrior, so I'm just reclaiming my throne.
Yep.
And to take it over Big T, who also won a really big online tournament recently, it just felt good.
And moving on to this big invitational after the one coming up with this, is there anyone you should be scared of in future?
Riddles is Terry. I hate that character so much, and he's really good. That's the one who I'm mainly scared of. There's a lot of good West Coast players, but there's way different kinds of players and really good players on the East side. There's JW. Those are the main 2 I'm afraid of, but I can see myself taking it.
We'll have to see indeed, and I hope to see you there, man. And anyone else watching, make sure to check that out as well. Thanks for coming on, Chris.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Glad to be here. Good stuff.
Well, guys, that's the wrap up on our very first episode of Smash Talk. Since this is a show for the community, if there's something that you would like to see, please let us know on the Twitter. I'm Zarango, and we'll catch you next time.